So, welcome, namaste to this session on Independence Day. First of all, happy Independence Day to all dear friends. And today we take this opportunity on 15th August to break free from sexual challenges. So, we want to be independent, we have to have independence with our sexual challenges, right? So today we are celebrating 78th Independence Day, and this is really an important time for our country, right? And I felt that this is a very good time also for self work, right? Because I love to talk about self work. So today's session, I will help you to find, we'll first talk about sexual dysfunctions, okay? And then I will help you with a step by step process to find the root cause of sexual dysfunctions. Because many friends were asking, what is root cause? Like, how do we find that, right? So I will help you with that. And then we will talk about the solution, okay? So I'll start with a question. That's what I like to do. What are the different kind of sexual dysfunction, friends? Can you type on the chat box the different kinds of sexual dysfunction? What are they? Right? We always have been speaking about it. Premature ejaculation, erectile dysfunction, prostate dysfunction, and there are few specified for problems, which I keep receiving. It could be like blue balls or a oversensitive tool, intimacy issues. So many are there, right? Now, the real question I want to ask you is, what is the cause of sexual dysfunction, right? Because you might have gone through few causes. So can you type on the chat box, what are the causes of sexual dysfunction that you know from your end? What are the causes, friends? Yeah, type on the chat box, friends, so that we have a little interaction and we can make this a little interesting. Yes. So yeah, so we have like uh, the sedentary lifestyle, right? That is one thing. We have less physical activity. One of the very common one that we first talk, right, is yeah, stress. Exactly, stress, mindset, right? There's so many, could be like aging could be a factor. Then environmental toxins are there, substance abuse are there, poor diet and nutrition. Because anytime we are talking, yeah, stress, depression, exactly, aging, sir, that's correct. Yeah. So we want to look for those capsules or we want to go and find the right medicine. All these things we generally do when we talk about sexual dysfunction. Now I have a demonstration to make today. When we look at sexual dysfunction, why, one reason why this thing is complicated, because it's a little complicated, friends, to be very honest, okay? I've been studying myself, I think for like 10 years maybe, probably, with this, going through my own issues and coming out. As many of you would know, I am Adityadutta, right? So I work as a men's sexual performance coach. I also work with women. The passion has come because I wanted to cure myself, right? I was going through these sexual dysfunctions and I wanted to come out of it, right? That's how I enter into. I never thought I'll become a coach, but I think learning and teaching goes hand in hand. That's how we learn, right? So that's how my journey was. And more I'm learning about it, I'm thinking, oh, there's so much more to learn. You know what it is. So I want to simplify this for you because you don't have to take this very long journey as me. So, what I see, friends, the sexual dysfunction, just we have spoken about, is very external. Huh? So, all these things, mindset or stress, anxiety, aging, social, yes, that's correct. This is the cause, right? But it's superficial cause, right? So, I've taken like a doll uh, here, and I'm showing what we are talking about. So we just spoke something which is important, but it's on the periphery. Yeah, it's on the surface. We need to peel off the layer. So if I open the doll here, here is another layer, right? This is the second layer. This is how we go deeper into our healing. So if you allow me to go a little deeper, I'll tell you some of the causes especially when we are talking about sexual dysfunction. Actually, there are two kinds. One is psychological, one is physical, right? So some of the psychological causes which I'd like to discuss is, first is psychological trauma. What are they? Now, one of the psychological trauma, it could be past trauma, any trauma, or sexual abuse also. Now, when it comes to men, they say, oh, men don't go through sexual abuse. No, this is not true. As children, and we have found many men, they go through sexual abuse in their childhood. Okay, that is one very important thing. And the second psychological trauma could be negative sexual conditioning, like early experience of sexual exposure, and that has created a guilt or a sin inside us. Because friends, psychological and physical, they go hand in hand. Mind and body, we have always know, right? So this is one thing, is psychological trauma. That is a deep factor. Okay, second, that you may, I'm talking about the common ones, there can be many, and I will help you to find your cause today. Okay, so second could be relationship dynamics. So when in a relationship there is no emotional intimacy, there is a disconnection, there is unresolved conflict, wife husband or the lover, and they are fighting all the time, they don't find a spark. This can lower the sexual desire and performance. It's always, you know we, we we can't make that relationship work. Sometimes it's like a struggle. So that's another cause. Okay, and another cause I would like to, I'm talking only the psychological, then I'll move to the physical. Okay, another cause could be unhealthy masculinity norms. What are they? They are the pressure to perform. Like the society will put societal expectations. Masculinity is this, masculinity means power, masculinity, you are supposed to do this, men can't cry, boys can't cry, you need to suppress your emotion, otherwise you are less of a man, all these things. Okay, so this will lead to unaddressed psychological issue that will manifest in sexual dysfunction. Okay, so I spoke about three psychological issues. Now, three physical issues which I will be speaking about is, there could be, we know neurological imbalances. We know the nervous system can go into an imbalance. Okay, now the psychological cause which I'm talking about, this will lead to neurological imbalance, right? Problem with like disbalance of the sympathetic parasympathetic nervous system. It will create a pressure on the nervous system. Okay, and the nervous system, very important for erection, premature ejaculation, very important. Okay, and the second thing is, I would like to speak about is neurological imbalances. Yes, so when we have so much of negative emotions which are buried, and most of the men, they're not aware, because we have put it under the carpet. We are not aware of that. Many years back it has happened. Why will it affect? We have these kind of notions. Many years it has happened, but still it will be there in the psyche. Yeah, so what will happen is, it will be like a volcano. You're sitting on top of a volcano. Okay, and it can erupt any moment. So that is one very important thing. And other could be hormonal imbalances. Again, we know testosterone, the level of this testosterone can be less. So, friends, we need to understand the physiological and the psychological, the mind and the body, they go hand in hand. I'll just show you this picture, so that you can understand it better. I have made a quick uh, review of this picture. Yeah, here it is. So I'll just share the screen now. Okay, it's very important to understand, friends, right? What you are going through is, you need to know the root cause. Okay, and I'm helping you to find the root cause of that. Okay, so see, this is what we know on the periphery: lack of physical activity, poor diet, nutrition. Okay, do exercises, kegel exercise, this, that, all the things. But need to go deeper. You need to peel the layer, go deeper. What is deeper? psychological and physical, right? So I just spoke to you about the psychological trauma, relationship dynamic, unhealthy masculinity, hormone imbalance. So if you fix one, if you are working on psychological trauma to release your psychological trauma, it will help your neurochemical imbalance. If you are working on neurochemical imbalances, it will help you with your psychological trauma. They go hand in hand, friends. Okay, hand in hand. So today I thought I will do a quick process, a small process that will help you to go and dive into yourself and find where you are. So for that, what we need to do, we need to sit silent. We need to calm ourselves down. See, all information is within us, friends. No information is we don't need actually other information from outside, right? We can do that. So the practice of sitting and meditation very important, I feel, in this process, because you need to know first. Everybody will have different sources. I spoke about only 3 4, maybe there can be more, and your can be very specific. So before you are trying to heal, you need to know, oh, where is it coming from, what happened, right? You need to study yourself, you need to research, right? So I will help you with this today. Okay, so what you need to do is, I will do a process, just 10 15 minutes, small process. Okay, and I'll guide you through a session for you to do a self reflection. Dive deeper in yourself and find out what is the root cause. That's what we will be doing right now. Okay, are we all ready? Sure, I'm sure we are all ready. Okay, now I want everybody to be very comfortable, friends. Okay, take a very comfortable posture, sit, relax. If you are in a busy place, find somewhere which is silent, and you can focus 10 15 minutes on this experiment. Okay, I invite you to experiment. Okay, and let me see if I can share a nice music also. That's always very helpful with my voice. But if you are not able to hear my voice, you may want to tell me on the chat box. Okay. Uh, okay. Great. So let me know in the chat box if my voice along with this is audible or not. Yeah. Is it audible? And then we can go deeper into this meditation. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. A calming voice is always, background is nice. Okay. Great. So friends, take a nice posture. I will help you with this. Okay. And sit like a chair. On a chair, you're sitting comfortable. Make sure you have a comfortable posture. Okay. And close your eyes, friends. Close your eyes. Listen to the sound of the stream. Relax. Be with your breath. Start with 2 3 deep breaths, like breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And now come back to natural, normal breathing and stay with the inhale and exhale. Start relaxing your body. Put your attention on your toes, both feet toes. Relax your toes, relax your feet. Your whole attention is with your feet right now. There is nothing to think, no hurry, nowhere to go for this 10-15 minutes. Just be with your toes and allow them to relax. Allow your full feet to relax. Now relax your entire leg, your calf muscle, your knees, your thighs, buttocks. The beautiful nature relaxation. You can also visualize a place where you feel safe, protected. You like that place. You can visualize that beautiful place. And this beautiful energy of this place is moving from your lower legs to your hips, traveling up your spine. Relax your lower back, upper back. Relax your shoulders, friends, your hands up to your fingertips. Relax your stomach, chest, throat, neck, the entire face is relaxed. This is a beautiful moment of relaxation. Imagine this safe, protected place you are in, where you can simply relax for a few minutes. If your mind is too busy, just gently come to the breath, enjoying this moment of self discovery. Now, at this moment, in this beautiful relaxed state, I would like you to gently bring your attention to this challenge that you are going through. It could be like a sexual challenge, or it could be any other challenge. Put your attention on this challenge that you are going. And as you are thinking about this challenge, I would like you to feel which part of the body carries this tension. Where do you feel this challenge in your body? Is it in your heart? Is it in your leg? Is it in your private parts? Where do you feel this challenge? And how does that feel? Does that feel heavy? Does that feel Irritating? Does that feel painful? Physical sensation. Come to the physical sensation of this feeling. Stay with this feeling. Feel it fully. Now, allow this feeling to guide you into a past experience. It could be few months back, few years back. Any feeling, any experience in the past that is related to this feeling. So I will count 5 to 1. You will move to that experience and you will relive that experience as if it is happening right now. Move back. 5, you're journeying back in your life into an early experience. 4, with the same feeling in your body. You're moving back. 3, 2, 1. Recall this experience. Relive this experience as you are going through it once again, as if it's happening now. Now take few deep breaths as if you are releasing this emotion, this pain. Keep breathing deep and long into this discomfort. Breath is a great friend to release emotions and trauma. Breathe deep and release. Keep breathing, my friends. Keep going. Deep and long breaths. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let go of this experience. Now I'd like you to further go back in time. Feel that you're further going back with the same feeling, with the same quest, a childhood experience that is related to this. I will be counting 5 to 1. At the count of 1, you will reach this experience. 5, going back in time, as if all the memories are flashing, going back, 4, 3, two, one. Whatever childhood experience is coming, remember this, visualize it, picturize it, feel it fully, go through it. How is this experience related to the problem that you are going through your life right now? Take deep breaths, my friends, into this discomfort, into something which is not good in your body. Release it through the breath. Inhale, exhale, let go, friends. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release, release, let go. Now disconnect from these experiences and reflect. This current problem that you are going through in your life right now, what is the root cause of your problem? What is the source of this problem? Here I'll give you 2 minutes to reflect on this question. Now take some deep breaths again. Release. Deep breaths. Release. I would like you to now disconnect with any experience right now. Keep breathing deeply and release. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, before you come back, ask yourself this question: what is it I need to do to resolve this problem? What do I need? Another 1 minute. Just relax into this moment. And if there is still any pain or anxiety in the body, take deep breaths, release. 15 seconds more. So before you open your eyes, friends, just rub your hands, gently put it on your eyes, and open your eyes. Now, whatever you have experienced right now, whatever you have gone through, I would like you to make a quick note of it right now. Okay? It could be on your phone. Best is if you have a pen and a paper, just note down your experience. Okay? I will give you 2 minutes to do that. One minute more. Okay, friends. Okay, so you can write later if you want to write more. Okay, you can. It's good to note these experiences. Okay, so we have been always speaking about it. Any problem, first you have to find the root cause of it. Okay, and then you have to figure out the solution, and then you have to apply. Right, these are the simple three things we do in case of any problem. Right, so if this is, we are talking about sexual dysfunction, so what is the root cause, what is the solution, and you need to apply. So what we did is we spoke about this lack of physical on the periphery. We spoke about, you remember this doll that I have shown. Okay, so this is the first layer. So we peeled the first layer, but we went a little deeper today. Okay, so we dived deeper, and so we understand the psychological or the physical causes of it, and I said they are both related. Today we went in a psychological journey, because that's what we can do in this setup, right? And are you ready for further dive? Do you want to dive more deeper into it? Because we can do that. Yeah, if you open the last segment of this doll, there's another small layer here. So what is this layer? This layer is the root cause, is the mismanagement of sexual energy, my friends. Energy is in the very deep layer, where we call it energy blockages, improper energy cultivation, emotional imbalance. Emotion is what? An energy, right? So basically, in my understanding, this is what I found. The root cause of sexual dysfunction is the mismanagement of sexual energy. Nobody taught us how to manage sexual energy, right? So that's the reason. Oh, I'm muted. Can you hear me now? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. So, what we understood, let me just recap this a little bit. So, we understood the root cause. Three steps for any problem: find the root cause, figure out the solution, apply. So, we went to the first layer. That doll I have shown, the first layer. We know, lack of physical activity, stress, but we want to go deeper into this. So when we went deeper, we find psychological, physical issues which are much deeper, right? We say the person has heart problem, that is the reason he has erectile problem. He has diabetes, that's the reason he has erectile problem. But no, you need to look into the psychological, and what is the psychological factor which is affecting the physical factor. So you need to tune, either you correct the physical factor or the psychological factor. One thing you need to correct, and this will balance both. And then I showed you a much deeper, let's dive more deeper into it. Then we found the root cause of sexual dysfunction is the mismanagement of sexual energy. So what does that mean? We have energy blockages. We have these meridians in our body. In Indian context, we call it nadis. Okay, there's energy circuits. There are blocks in the energy circuit. Emotional imbalance is blocked. So whenever we have these emotional blocks, which we carry from childhood or our past traumas, there is an improper energy cultivation, and nobody taught us how to manage sexual energy, right? So the root cause, according to me and according to many masters that I met, for sexual energy is the mismanagement of sexual energy, friends. Okay, and what do we need to do? We need to do the opposite. We need to manage our sexual energy, right? So managing our sexual, so you understood, right? Now, according to you, you need to find your approach, and it needs to be holistic, friend. When I say holistic, what does that mean? It means it needs to balance your physical, mental, emotional, energetic, spiritual, social, all of them together, because it's not one thing when we're dealing with sexuality. Yeah. By the way, how was the session today? Any feedbacks on the session? I can just read your text, because I will not be able to speak to you on this platform. But you can send me your feedbacks. How, could you get somewhere? Did this help you? Yeah, I would love to know that. So, friends, we need a holistic approach. So whatever you are choosing, right? See, one thing is it cannot be okay, just food. Yeah, you can try, but it will not fix that because there are other factors related to it. Yeah, only exercise? No, there are psychological factors. So the best way is to work on the energy side. Okay, because that's the very, 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 very base of anything. Yeah, your emotions are created by your energy. Okay, so work on the energy. So for me, I was looking for all these different things, and I found uh, this sensual qigong, the sexual qigong. The exercise is very powerful because when you do the exercise, and you don't have to do it for a long time, it needs some training, maybe 20 minutes a day if you can practice, and maybe 1 to 3 months you need to practice that. Okay, and because you're practicing on an energetic level, right, it helps all the levels. So it's a holistic practice, right? Because what happens is, when you are on the energy level, you are actually connecting to all these other factors. Physical, it will improve your physical, mental, emotional, social, right? Okay, so you I see many chats, requesting to Telugu or Hindi. So this, I cannot explain in different language. It becomes difficult. I'm sorry about that, sir. Because only one language I can converse, and this is English platform. Okay, I am sorry for Hindi and Telugu. I can't do that. Okay, but yeah, what I'm saying is, I see also some feedbacks where very interesting and useful, sir. Awesome and very okay, great, super. Okay, great, wonderful. So I'm happy that it helped you. So you can also look into qigong. Why qigong? Qi means energy, gong is a technique. So you need to understand technique that will help you to move the energy. Okay, that is qigong. Okay, and when we are doing these practices, it directly changes the energetic structures. Okay, we don't have to do this and that, and this practice, friends, it is designed 3000 years back, designed for only sexual practices. See, I have not seen, there are few wonderful practices in India also, great yoga practices, but honestly I could not find it in India. I could not find a teacher. So I went to a teacher. He is a Tao master, Master Mantak Chia, and he teaches especially for sexual healing, how you can change your energetic form. Okay, so that's what we have to do. Root cause you have to find. Okay, then you have to find the then you have to find the solution. Whatever solution you are finding. Okay, if you have a great yoga teacher, okay, go to the depth of it, learn it properly. Energetically you have to work. That's the best I felt. Or whatever you are doing, this session, I hope it has helped you to find your solution, right? So if you want to know my solution, we conduct these webinars every Sunday, okay, 7:30, and there I share a few techniques also, and I share about my process. Our community also I share. Okay, you can attend that class and check out if that is also something you want to do. Okay, because we have like thousands of people. This 3000 years old wisdom, they are getting benefited from it. Okay, so I'm sure you have joined the link for the sensual qigong coming this weekend. It would be on we generally do it on Sunday 7:30 p.m. I will leave a link down below also. If you have not joined, you can join the link. Okay, so any other questions, you can shoot questions to me, or you can email to me, to we can connect there also. And write more. More you write, it's writing very good practice. Journaling, I've given you this exercise. You use this kind of exercise, journal, spend some time. What I have just taught you, if this has touched you somewhere, continue for a few days, maybe 11 days or 40 days, just continue on this. Keep digging deep, digging deep, digging deep. Sometimes you will don't need anybody. This digging will help you, right? And if not, then join something. Our habits are so old and so ingrained. We need some practice for sexuality. How can we undo something which we have practiced for 30, 40 years? We have gone in a wrong direction. We have thought all negative things about it. It's like a shoo subject. Nobody can speak about it, right? So to reprogram that, how can we do it in very less time? At least some time we need to give, 2 to 3 months if we can dive. Sexual education very important. Yeah. So friends, I really appreciate you for being here with me today. And yeah, you can we will conduct, yes, we have a session Sunday 7:30. You will get the links and everything if you have joined the WhatsApp group, and if you have registered in our landing page, you will be there. And I will give you some more techniques. We will talk more deeper about this. And it's good to engage in these kind of things when you're looking for this healing. Okay, so see you again this Sunday, and I hope this helps. And have a wonderful, wonderful evening, friends. So for today, it's a bye now. We'll meet again. We'll have these practices more and more, and we will meet again. Thank you, sir. You too. Bye bye. Bye bye.